Yo, hello everyone and welcome back to another stream. A legendary one, if I may say so myself. Today is hopefully, it is the start, but it's hopefully the start of something that will last a little longer than our last few SMPs and the servers in general. So, I have been cooking up something, a little something, and it is pretty crazy. Lumpus is apparently not read the announcement yet. I could have texted him privately on WhatsApp, but I didn't. I actually haven't told anyone else yet, apart from the people that are on my Discord server, but he will either notice through the stream or I'll tell everyone that doesn't know yet tomorrow. But I just wanted to test out if everything works on a technical basis today. Of course, we're going to be playing on the server itself already. That's basically all we're going to do today. Not really going into any technical things. I just have to quickly add the server here. And that obviously is at the bottom now. Now, this server is this server has, well, let me just show you. This is my current server view. Ah, perfect. The hand cam clears this. Also, I'll have to turn on, I'm very sorry for this, but I'll have to turn on my AC at least periodically, because it's really warm in here. It's like 30 degrees almost. With almost 30 degrees, I mean 29.5, which is basically 30 degrees. I also have a smaller thermometer here. Okay, it's 29.5 against my wall, but I have this small thermometer here that shows 28.3, which is, oh wow, the humidity is really going up with me holding this thing. Already gone up by 4%. That's diabolical. It'll definitely go up by another one. Yes. In any case, I intend to incorporate this somehow in my 3D printer, but we'll be seeing about that. Anyways, I will now join the server. I have a 155 ping, which I guess is not ideal, but as far as I know, my direct connection will not work anymore. That was in fact something else. Why do I not have my direct connection in there? It's like an older IP. In any case, we'll just try if it works. It should work. I've already tested it from another PC. And as you can see, the lobby, this is the lobby, right? I'm currently in adventure mode. So this is how that's working. The lobby is really large, but it's very empty. You might have seen on streams how I've been building on this, and Do I have auto jump on? No, I just thought I did. I really hope I... Yeah, no, this is all correct, kind of. But my controls are the keybinds. I need the F5 to be R. Because otherwise I can't F5. Also, in the following probably week, I suspect we will be adding another mod or two to the server. This currently is only like the bare minimum that I got working, because the mods literally released yesterday evening, which is when I finished setting up the server. I actually wouldn't be able to stream on the server today if these mods hadn't released yet. The chat is on though. What chat? Wait, what? Turn on what chat, Blue? Why is my Twitch chat not working? No, it is on. One second. Oh, you meant this chat. We'll try if Twitch chat works for a second. It seems to work, but it's not able to display it. Okay. Okay, so this is the server lobby. I have created this in 3 streams and a bit off stream before the streams, but we'll be working on this between streams mostly now, I guess. And I'll be trying to get more of this lobby working. Now, I have no idea where the other bloods are that were actually supposed to be here. But I don't know. I mean, Avalina and Asterix should both be on the server, but they are not. However, that doesn't matter. This is only the lobby. Now, this is pretty cool and all. You can also die in this lobby. As you can see, it is just a... Yeah, right? So, you are also able to die in this lobby, which should not be the case in most lobbies, but you can just, like, I can just do this. And now I'm dead in the lobby. Have you tried joining it yet? Have you tried joining yet? Also, why did it reset the freaking world spawn? Did it let us reset the world spawn? Oh, that means I don't have... Oh, I don't have high hopes on this working. I had to enter about 6 commands yesterday. Why do you have to wait for it to charge? You can just use it on battery mode. I mean, not on battery mode, I mean on the wire, I guess. So, I am in... yeah, like, why the hell is this? The set world spawn should be here. I don't know why it didn't save this. Right, so I gotta investigate. It will be saved for as long as the server is running now. And it will apparently reset when I, whoops, yeah, I forgot I'm in creative. When I restart the server, which is weird. At least the adventure stuff is, well, working, because I was in adventure mode when I joined, so that's good. But that means we'll have to try if everything on the survival server works, and I have not very high hopes, because it could mean that the fire spread has turned back on. But yeah, we're gonna see. Also, I can technically turn this off because there's no one on the server right now, as it seems. And if there is, I will be able to check. It's just you can't see it, but I can. Is I have this little thing here, which is the remote of my monitor, and I can check who is on the server. And I'm the only person on either server. But today is a great day to stress test if my survival server is capable of handling more than one person. I hope so, at least. So I'm gonna go to the survival server, which I should be able to do this easily. And here we are. Can I play on 32, or is that too much? I can. Somewhat. Perfect. So this server is also capable of... wait a second. I have no idea if the VSync thing lags again now. Nah, it seems to work this time. Yeah, it seems to work pretty fine. I don't like these lag spikes though. Doesn't seem very fine actually. Alright, we'll limit to 130. That is even worse. Can I just... should I just unlimit it? Not a great idea either. Yeah, we're gonna do this. So there's a bit of an issue, right? Apparently it lags in all settings. Okay. No, keep inventory is not on. However, I'm unsure if I want to turn it on or not. Alright, so this is gonna turn night, right? So, like... I'm kind of waiting for the other dudes to join. And in the meantime, I will switch to /server lobby to check if this works. I am strategically avoiding the night, which is, by the way, possible in the server, but only when there's another person on the server at that point in time. Otherwise, it won't be possible. But you can technically skip the night. But if you're away for more than 60 seconds, the server will just stop. So you won't be able to skip the night if you're alone, except if you keep joining and leaving. But here's the issue, right? Where are the others? I've asked them now. And about the making it cracked, the issue I believe I've already told you once that I can't because of how this game works. We're just gonna lose all our skins. And the issue is it's not very secure if I make it cracked. There is a reason why it's not cracked by default. Because you're losing a lot of security stuff. Why is everyone joining later, Bloods? I can make it cracked, I believe. I believe the general vanilla Java server allows for cracked people to join technically, but it only works if you enable it, and that removes a few security things, I believe, which isn't really an issue for me because I believe I don't really get impacted by this. It's just for the other players, not very safe. Because, I mean, everyone can just join, so it's not ideal. In any case, I will... What will I? I will use my mouse in wireless mode because I've been charging it for the past 3 days, so I believe it should be more than charged. Perfect. Now, that means if nobody is joining now, I can just start on the survival server. Which means we're gonna delete the chat real quick. I don't wanna make other people see my blunders. Ho ho. So we're going survival. It should still be night as the server has stopped, as you can see. We're also on freaking day. What? Day 2. Okay, interesting. Apparently we're on day 2. Also, why the hell did they change the coordinates to be from left to right now? I have always looked at the left when I wanted to see my coordinates. Now they're on the right. And there's so much less info. Where's the facing? Where is that? Where did all the useful info go? Why do I only have 4 gigabytes of... Oh shit. I'll quickly have to change... Also, that is new. I'll quickly have to change my memory allocation. I believe that isn't quite normal. I also keep forgetting my keybinds. So I'll quickly have to edit this. There's probably the XMX4G and the XMX2G even. Why is there not 16G? Right, we're gonna load this in. Perfect. Also, I've changed my mic a bit last stream. I hope it sounds a bit better. It still had too much bass in my opinion, so now it should be a bit more balanced. It's also not as easy to overdrive everything and to get it clipping, so that should be of advantage. What would be of advantage is, yes. So I've also... Oh. Wait, dead ass? 60 ping? Why is it not pinging this? Oh, no, it just did. I swear to God, the Java server pinging thing is goofy ass. I mean, 60 ping would be diabolical, because it's going to Germany with the entire server traffic, and then back to my PC, which is like, they are less than 2 meters apart. They're like a meter apart, which is crazy. Who has texted me? Okay, Avelina is joining, she said. And my brother is playing the finals. Okay. That's crazy. Yeah, now no, the ping is actually great. Which, for the fact that I'm streaming and watching the stream, is pretty great. So now I have my 16 gigs of RAM, which is perfect. Why is it now lagging more? No, it's fine. It's not fine. Yay, hello. Let's go. Let's see if it's still lagging and if it's still night. Oh no, it's night and raining now. Now I'm gonna lower my render distance to like 24 because I don't need 32 really. Also, it should be hard. Perfect. Yo. Yes, technically, I mean, you need a mic, otherwise you can't have voice input. Why is the rain so goddamn loud? My issue is just that I'm getting such significant lag spikes. Is it because it's... What the hell? Why is that zombie so loud? Still really damn laggy. You know what? We're gonna apply shaders and see how that does. Here, I get like 20 frames. Ooh, can I change this to perfect? Oh, this is so nice. I swear to God, I probably need to repaste my CPU or something. Because I found out that downclocking my entire laptop actually gives me better average performance. Because it doesn't have to thermal throttle anymore, which is so weird. Okay, we get mobs now. I kind of wanted to turn day. Is it still... Like, the day isn't even being shown. Where is the day being shown? Oh, I swear to God that skeleton is gonna see me. Also, I have no idea where I want to go. So that's kind of cool too. No, literally I have no idea where the days are being shown and if they are even being shown. Nothing. Oh, the sun is going up. Perfect. Also, another funny thing, until like a few days ago, I thought that the Minecraft 26.2 would have the new biome already, but I was wrong, in fact. So there's this one thing. There's like... Can that zombie just stop making noise? It's not very funny. Right, I'll quickly have to... Bludgeon. Quickly have to find the trunk base thing. Right. It doesn't even have the freaking seed anymore. Did I not enter this as the last seed? So I'm using my own... my own cheats for myself. No, it's not cheating. I've allowed it. So, this is the spawn, right? And there is a village about 200 blocks from here. But there's also this ruined portal that I kind of want to check out. So we're going to do that too. We're going to first go to that ruined portal, then the village that is in the other direction. Because why is it still raining? That means nothing's gonna die. Anyways, let's just swim there, I guess. Simulation distance is also 10 chunks, so that's one thing I maybe could have written down in the informations for the server. I did not, however. But the song literally just sounded like falling sand. I am tripping. I have too much background noise from my AC. And from my laptop too, because that's running on max fan speed now. So what do we have here? Do we have a chest somewhere? We do. Ooh. Two lodestones and a flint and steel. Also, I'll take that chest. Because I might need it. Issue now, I cannot break this. Which is kind of sad. But who cares? We're just gonna leave that for the next person to still have some loot. Right, there's drowns here too. I hope there's none with the trident. So I'm not even going to fight you. Just going back. You're gonna steal that. Okay. I'll allow it. Is it? Yeah, the issue is... I believe I've set it on medium delay. So there's a skeleton somewhere up here. If it hasn't despawned. And there should be a village in this birch biome somewhere. And I'm honestly just going there for the reason of... ah, shit. I can't, you know, I can't really do anything about that. I saw the village. Right, so my ping has apparently gone up to above 100. And I could have killed like 1,000,000 sheep already. In order to get food and... No, not food, mainly a bed. So that's something we're gonna have to set to, because I have no idea if it's even settable. Or if it's also gonna just overwrite that, like the lobby does with the game mode. Which is a very big safety issue, because people can just like join and break the freaking lobby. Right, so... Wait, what do you mean it framed it? Oh, it's the freaking ads. I should have at least made this stream ad-free. What? Well, that's pretty cool though. Can you screenshot this? Because I've never heard of that. Alright, hello villagers. Also, does there's... Oh, that's a mute button. Okay, interesting. What's the advancements button? There is vanilla... Okay, so the vanilla tweaks work. Perfect. AFK display. Anti... all the anti-griefs, leaf decays, mob heads. Perfect. So I need some food. Do we have any trees? Shish. Hello villagers. This looks like a tree, but it's in a fence. This one is in a fence too. Why are all their trees fenced? Before I'm doing anything else, I'm gonna steal this blacksmith's things. No, is that even a blacksmith? I don't even know. Why is there 3 freaking leather caps? Yo, if anyone wants to buy leather caps, I've got leather caps. Right, so... I know there's a furnace in here that I can't break. What the hell? Oh my god, I've never seen the new villagers. Yeehaw! Jackpot. I don't really know if I need saplings. Maybe. Bundles. Freaking bundle. Just gonna put all the random things in here that I'm no way gonna use. And it stopped raining. Finally. Ah. More potatoes. I'm not really looking for looting everything, but... I was already in here. Or was I? Yeah, no, I was. And there's a book. A book is actually not all too bad. No! Why is there so many villagers? Guys, is it like... Did they update the amount of villagers there is in a village? This cannot be normal. What the hell? No, this is crazy. My drip is even crazier. Right, so we're gonna kill the iron golem, but I'm first gonna set my respawn to here. Right. Yeehaw. Yeah, right, I don't want to destroy my gold shovel. Oh, also someone DM'd me that might have been the pearl nameless. No, it was not. Okay, no, that was Avelina with the screenshot. What the actual hell? That looks pretty crazy, actually. Right, so we've killed the golem, and now... Oh, I dropped 2 poppies and only 3 iron! Absolutely diabolical. And it's going dark. Sorry, you will not be able to sleep today. Perfect. Oh, what? Right, so I don't really believe you this. No, that was kind of close. Why did that dude just respawn? Right, I don't know what those goofy ass ping issues were. Seven iron in hand, I guess. So guys, if anyone needs iron, these are the coordinates, minus 200 and 200 minus 281. There is apparently a lot of iron. Right. So I'm gonna grab myself some more hay bales. I'm gonna leave some here for, I don't know, because I'm nice, I guess. And the thing is, I was actually meaning to find out where I want to go, but I did not because I was trying to buy Minecraft for Nameless, but it seems like it's a bit more difficult than... Guys, why am I even leaving this place? There's 2 more iron golems, right? Like, at this point, I will just get some wood, which I still haven't done, by the way. I'll just break the one in here because I don't really care. It's crazy how long I've gone without breaking a tree. But there's 2 golems. And I've already killed 2, so they must have respawned. I mean, there is an abnormal amount of villagers here. So I guess that makes sense, but why is there so many villagers? Ah, the data pack's working wonderfully. What am I making? Probably an axe, actually. I won't do any other... How the frick did I just do that? That was... It's actually diabolical. Villager just watching, he wants to steal my loot. 9 iron. Now, I bet you there is still a second one somewhere, because I've seen 2. Question is, where is it? Ah, there it is. Let's go. Why are the villagers always watching? I know it's kind of cruel, killing their literal, like, bodyguards. At least I'm giving them the flowers back. Now, if I see another iron golem, I'm not gonna believe this village. Because this place is like a... I don't know, it's like sacred now. So while I'm here in this protected environment, on this... No, I wanted to go on the roof. While I'm on this villager's roof, waiting for potentially another... Can I turn off the fog? Uh, fog occlusion. Can I turn off fog entirely? Uh, Yeah, no, I have no idea though. Simulation distance is 12. I mean, this doesn't really change anything because it's capped by the server anyway. So have any golems respawned? It doesn't look like it. But the villagers are apparently going to bed, even though it's the middle of the day. Or, I don't know, they're... Ah, no, they're just... Oh, there is a new golem. Okay. So we've just created an entirely natural villager spawner. Golem spawner, I mean. So now the thing is, where do I live, right? That's always the question of all questions. Where does one go to live? And this time, as with I don't know how many times already, I want to live in a cool biome, right? In a very cool one. And this cool biome, I want to get myself an island. Either an island. This one's not really cool. That's a beach savanna with a little bit of desert. I wanted something with a jungle. I want jungle and also badlands. Highlight biomes. Turn on. Highlight biomes of I want jungle, and some more jungle. And the badlands and wooded badlands, I guess, and eroded badlands, I guess. Badlands plateau would also be cool. Modified badlands plateau would also be cool. Modified jungle edge, modified jungle. Bamboo jungle hills. Now they're going to sleep. Right, so I have apparently found places where this is the case, but they're at like close to -8. How much thousand? 10,000. I don't intend to go 10,000 blocks. However, apparently this is a really rare combination of biomes. Wow, this is literally impossible. Enslave them. I do not intend to, but I do intend to go to sleep now. There is our nightlife guys out there that are not going to sleep. Probably because they don't have beds. So, close to spawn there are badlands. However, not jungle. Not jungle badlands. So what I'm looking for doesn't actually exist, apparently. What is this biome? Desert. Stony shore desert. Wooded badlands and badlands. Some desert. Stony shore. Not really that cool. This island is part of the freaking... What do you mean it doesn't show? What doesn't it show? then there is an... Have you gone through the configuration? That should show up when you open it the first time. Like this, it should tell you that you press V and then the voice chat overlay should pop up. Somehow, somewhat. No, Fabric. What? No, did it break again? Why does it do that? Wait, let me get into the freaking lobby quickly.
Yeah.
Oh. Bloke, something is wrong with you. You don't have the mics and everything set up, apparently. Oh my god. It's not working though. No, it is. Where's blood now? Oh. Wait, can I hit another person now? Oh. Oh. Hehehe. Hello. Can you speak? uh okay. So apparently this is working. I still don't know where I'm going though. Do I really need Badlands? I don't know. Would have been cool. Did they join? Oh, they joined. Let's go. Oh, this spot would be cool. We're venturing there. To... where are we venturing? 1,100 and minus 4,100. After I get myself some more of these. Let's go. Wait, can I shoot him with an egg? That works. Oh, golem head. I'm officially the first person on this server to obtain the head of a mob. Apparently, what? No, Golem Slayer. A type shit. Yo, are they there? Like, where could they be? The thing is, if they visit me, apparently yes. Apparently yes. Interesting wording, but technically true. Me bombo. Dragon heads are probably more common than iron golem heads at this point in the game. So you've got to keep that in mind, I guess. Yeehaw. Golem? The Golem doesn't want to. Oh, the Golem does. Freaking hell, bro. Bro, chicken is assisting the Golem. Perfect. So I've got like almost half a stack of iron and the golems just keep spawning. I can't do anything. There is an infinite golem spawn. I don't even know what I'm supposed to say about this. Right? Because it's kind of crazy. Golem? Did I dribble him? No, there you are. I swear they always do this. Oh yeah, I also forgot about this. I can see where they are. But there's only one person. What? Bloke is over there and I spawned there. Why is blood there? And why is this blood very close? Dirty iron. I swear to God, if this is not the case anymore, then next time... Oh. Yeah, so that's that. I need to find the... I am not OP, right? No, I am not OP. Right, so this is not ideal. I'ma just be in this bed. And I hope I don't die. Would be of advantage. And I'm gonna find if I can... Yo, you tried logging in, perfect. Yeah, it literally just gave me a very critical error. It gave me a very critical error here that you do not have that you do not have the needed permissions. Right, so yeah, no, it doesn't work. It's telling me that you don't have a Microsoft account logged in, so it doesn't work. Why is this not in the text field? Slash game. Oh, what is it? Oh, I'm gonna quickly OP myself and then I'm gonna de-op myself. Slash game rule. As the sleep, the multi, the oh. Player sleeping percentage. Right, we're gonna go with 50. Is this so it's not sleeping, but it's less than 50%. Because there's 3 players, so we can't sleep. Perfect. Guys, can we sleep? Do you not have beds? I don't think the others have beds. I will. Oh, can I slash de-op myself? I find that very funny. That I can operate myself and then de-operate myself.
Mit dem Happy Meal gibt's öppis für jedes Du.
And this is elite baller knowledge. And as we can see, it works. The secret command to 100% sleeping rate. Is he aware no one can see him? Why is he aura farming? Wait. Let me... I know it's laggy as hell, but... No, why is he gone down now? I just wanted to make an extremely high aura edit of this guy. That's aura at its finest. Oh my god. Oh my god, the aura. Oh my god. The aura is too high. Also, this is actually almost playable, but not quite. So we're disabling shaders again. Yeah, literally all of the members combined. What will you give me, Mr. Nameless? Will you give me a Twitch subscription? Subscription. I almost forgot to screenshot this for my later clip making. But no, I will leave this guy alive because he has so much aura. It would be a shame to kill him, but this dude doesn't have aura. I mean, they all do. What are you doing? Hello, Golem. See, look, the moment I break this, he's gonna come running. He isn't? A McDonald's Happy Meal, that is crazy. Right, I have my half stack iron, and it's I will come back. I will come back. If I ever need to come back, I will come back. This is the freaking iron farm here. This is giving me spooky villager vibes. Okay, so we're going where I wanted to actually go. Which would be... is this both negative? No, it's negative. No, it's positive negative. 1,000, 4,000. So we need to go there. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna get more hay bales. Still not all of them. I've left a few for whoever the hell wants some. No, it literally feels like an infinite iron glitch. I mean, it's not a glitch. We have another guy trying to aura farm. Do I have to do it again? Is he aware no one can see the fit? Actually, no, I can. That's what matters. He has too much aura for the entire villager council. That is for some reason in this... You know what? I'm gonna let you free, because what the hell are you doing? Yes, you have aura. You too. He is so nonchalant, he doesn't even look at me. Look, he's actively looking away from me. This has so much aura, this image. This is crazy. All right. So I was going this direction. Should be correct, if I'm not mistaken. Yo! Oh. What? Yo. Adios. That was a crazy interaction. No. Ban, 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 ban. Ban, ban. Do not click this link. No, you can't click this link, but do not go to this link. I don't know. That I've never seen this before. And bro isn't even, I don't know if others can see if you're muted or not, but this dude did not seem muted. He just didn't say anything. Wait, so not only have I acquired pumpkins, I have also acquired one of the best things ever. These berries here. That's not what I wanted to do. Can I grab them, please? Well, apparently not. Perfect, we got some more different foods. Because if I ever need to find these, I will never find them. All right. I am apparently stupid. I forgot something very important. I didn't take a bed with me. Like, I am pretty sure I was in a village that had like if 50 beds. No, but I am doing my part. The villagers already didn't have enough beds for as many as they were, so I did not think that hole would look like this. Well, I'm cooked now because there's no way out. No accidental terraforming here. Right, so there's another thing that I should potentially craft at some point, which is a boat, and it will be crafted right now. There we go. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeehaw. Oh my god, there's so much ice here. And it's turning night and I'm like in the worst biome ever for getting any sort of wool. I did not intend to do that. Oh my god, I'm so locked in. And now I'm cooked because it's turning night. I hope they'll go to sleep. Oh. Why is the river so long? Like, I'm just halfway there already. And I barely even walked. Apparently I have ran out of luck because now there's skeletons. And these guys know how to shoot. Oh my god, that was so locked in. So locked in. Can they sleep? Please, please, please. One sleeping. We need two sleeping. Let's go! So if this server actually exists for as long as I hope it exists, which would be about 5 times longer than I think, but tripled, so it's not even gonna get as far, but I always wanted to have servers that have a railway interconnection between different bases. Also, I'll get myself sheep for a bed now, because I need a freaking bed. There we go. I will let you live. Right, what I was saying. So, I've always wanted to have servers with railways, as obviously an addition to potentially some other things like nether connections and stuff. But oh, another village. Am I gonna loot this? I mean, we're only like 1,500 blocks away from where I want to go, so we're gonna loot this. It also has a brewing stand. However, I don't even have a pickaxe. I have not broken a single block except for that one dirt block that was not like usable. So there is no way anyone's ever gonna come here, so I'm gonna make myself a pickaxe, and I'm also gonna make myself this, which is crazy because who would ever do this, right? But I have so much iron that I didn't even work for it that I can easily afford this. Is this what inherited money feels like? I mean, it kinda does. Except it's obviously not comparable because this has... yeah, I don't think I need this much leaves. Yep, so... I could have stolen a bed here, obviously. Which I'm not gonna do, but I'm gonna... Leather armor, full set, but I'm not gonna wear the full set. Right, so for the very short amount of time that I'm gonna spend in this village, we're gonna check if this one also has an infinite freaking iron golem respawn glitch. Because apparently they all do. And I've got the iron back already. This is a very small village, but it has 2 brewing stands. Bro, I swear the small villagers, they look so goofy. Did I loot this? Yeah, that was where the armor was. Nothing here. I'm gonna cleric, mister. I'm gonna steal your job. Here you can get a flower instead. Here, take the flowers. I will, for fairness reasons, I'll also steal your village bell. I mean, it's not like you'll need it anymore. And I'll steal your other clerics brewing stand too, for fairness reasons, of course, purely out of fairness. And now we're here, and this is actually a great view. However, I'm not going to have to travel towards the beach apparently, but instead towards the savanna biome there. Towards the singular acacia tree. Yeah, no, I am not stealing the entire village. I'm not that, it's not that bad. Bro, Nameless Blood, you're mod on Twitch, right? I don't know, have you deleted the AI viewers person or bot or whatever that is? Because my Twitch chat is not loading. Oh, you did. Perfect. Perfect. Do we get an acacia tree for the reason of acacia wood? I say we do. No sapling? Sapling. I'm just gonna hope that tree is gonna grow into a tree that gives me enough saplings. So where am I even venturing? In that direction. Alright. There is... Oh, what is this rarity? What is this? There's... Oh, now they're all splitting up. Now that I'm getting into their viewing distance. There's 3 brown sheep and 1 gray sheep in one spot. Is this rare? I don't know. I'm gonna Google it. It might not be that unrare, so that's cool. Nothing like a 5 or 6 block high cactus though. Was that the cow? Make noise. Bro. I forgot they changed mob sounds. The classic moo will never get old though. It's goated. I don't know if they even kept the old sounds or if they only added, like replaced them, or if they actually kept and added. Right, what do we have here? We have another side quest. That is maybe gonna cost me my life. We're already at Bright. So there's creepers. Yeah, no, this is an interesting spot here. We're gonna keep that in mind. I've obviously leaked the entirety of the coordinates now. But who cares? Actually, if you have a boat, you're here in like a very few minutes. I mean, This river, I bet, is connected to where I went out of my way to go to the village. Right. Freaking red cows. And that's the Badlands biome I was spotting. Boy, it's a goated Badlands biome. Let me boat there really quick. This is an actually goated biome. I forgot to unmute the music. Oh, this is also cool. This little underpass. So if I am not wrong, yes, you can. If it's not within 32 chunks of my house. I was thinking about making some sort of a like a not like a claiming system, but like a system where you can tell others that, yo, I'm there, so please don't build there because I'm there type of system. Oh shit, that's diabolical. Also, I should craft a bed and sleep, I guess. This mountain here looks pretty goated. But why exactly? Come on, everyone. Sleep, sleep, sleep. What the heck? What? Did we all see that? I swear to God, if I get blown up or something right now. Please. I need to sleep. Yes. I have like no idea where I'm going. Because as you can see, I have no idea. What the hell is that? A village? Where even in this biome is a village? Oh, of course I've turned the villages off. Oh yeah, there is a village. $1,200, $4,300. Ah, yes. So there is this very small wooded badlands, and then there's a jungle here. This is where I intended to go. Why does those jungle trees look so cooked? I did not think the contrast of leaves would be this greatly visible, I guess. Oh shit. That's crazy. I could probably sell gold though. Nobody wants that stuff, but I could probably still sell it. Right. So this spot is pretty cool. Right? It is pretty cool. But it's like crazy green, bro. It is like diabolically green. I did not remember jungles being this green. But there is another ruined portal there. So now it doesn't look so green anymore. I mean, still green, but now this just looks ungreen. I have the issue that I have no idea what I even want to build. That's my issue. Right, more lodestones. Like, I need any of those. Iron nuggies and an obsidian block. Pretty cool. It doesn't have a gold block as it seems. I believe I just damaged my entire set of armor. Right. Oh my god, there is... That's kind of diabolical. So there's this stuff here, right? A pretty cool thing. Copper. But I mean, it would be cool if you could see anything. But it's still pretty cool, right? Also, the fact that it drops multiple coppers per copper is very cool. Right, so there's people that have obsessions with copper, right? I wouldn't say I'm obsessed with it, but we've already been down here. So I guess I'm okay with this cave for now. Also forgot to unmute the freaking Spotify. Right? So here's the thing. I think I'll build in this biome. However, I'm unsure of where in this I want to build. Because if I look at the... Bro, I swear to God, the sounds they make. Right, because this island, I believe, is the one that I was looking at. Yes, this is the island. This is an island that actually looks relatively large on chunk base. But in fact, it is really small. I mean, it's not extremely small, but it's not as big as it seems. And then we have these plateaus there, which are pretty cool. And behind them, we have Savannah, which is probably a bit less of an eyesore than whatever this jungle biome is. I mean, this mountain there looks pretty cool. Because it has like both on it. But I'm gonna check out. But it's, you know, it would be cool if we had jungle trees growing on the savannah. No, not the savannah, I mean a Badlands biome. But not just on the edge of it. Like, I mean, generally a mixed biome. I'm not obsessed with copper. I've seen people that are. I just take it with me, at least early game. Mostly when I'm in a biome that would work so well with copper colors. I mean, look at this. It's basically already the color of copper. Also perfect biome for me to build my freaking railways. Because I mean, this is peak railway biome. And this is peak view, because I should be able to see where I want to and don't want to build now. So these here are pretty damn cool. Right, these little peaks here, they would make a great train track, wouldn't they? So that's like that side of the mountain. They do continue over here. Oh, goddamn. They do. And there's a freaking village. Right. I'd have to eradicate that village if I build on this side. No, maybe not, but... Bro, these pillars, they go around the entire mountain. And so that's pretty cool. I mean, that basically means I should build on this mountain. But what do you build on here other than a Walmart? Or an absolutely huge underground parking garage? Or nuclear wasteland? Or whatever? Right, these things do go around the entire mountain. It's like, I don't want to build something up here. I have no idea what or how, and I didn't take any grass with me, so I'm not able to build any trees. But this spot would be cool for a number of reasons. First of all, we have mountains, we have plateaus, we have these pointy things. I need an elytra first to even like navigate this correctly for once. Let me go to freaking bed real quick. But there's a pretty cool thing I can do, which is to... Oh my god, my laptop now seems so loud. Right, so the cool thing I can do is, because I have this mountain, right, so this one would also be cool to build on. It's probably a bit more centered too. And we have a large ass lake back there, so we could do that. And the train tracks would still work. I don't know what direction world spawn is. If it is in the direction of either this or this, it would be peak. So where spawn would be, it's in this direction. Holy peak. I mean, it would only take me like 10 months to build a train track going from here to world spawn, probably. I mean, like one that actually makes sense. and isn't just a floating 2 blocks with the rails on it. Would require an enormous amount of iron, wood, and gold and redstone. Or, hear me out, coal-powered minecarts. Also, this would require some goofy ass things like the lodestone. You did? That's crazy. Why is the... everything's just so loud, like, it's weird. Is this environment? I don't even know. Right, why is it getting so hot so quickly? That's kind of crazy. Right, I have not decided where to build yet. Probably gonna be somewhere on one of these mountains. Because I've never built in a biome like this before. It seems a bit big. I usually like to build on islands. So maybe this isn't it, right? Maybe this isn't what I'm looking for. And there are more badlands, but they are so far away. I mean, there would have been a perfect badland island very close to spawn. But it's not really it. And it wouldn't have been much bigger than what the small island there is. And the next real badlands is 4,000 from here. Also nothing nearby. Yo, I'm really close to the shopping district. I didn't even notice this. I am a legit barely 2,000 blocks from the shopping district. I'm closer to the shopping district than spawn, and these are not far away from spawn. So that is pretty cool. So the question is, do I build here or do I build somewhere in the jungle? Because the jungle has a few cute islands. And I'm unsure if I want jungle or this here. It's really difficult, you know. It's kind of difficult. There would also be like an ocean. But it sadly has a very bad coastline. There's another peak jungle on the other side of the freaking islands, which is further away than spawn. The mountain base, yeah, I guess. But I don't know if it feels right. I don't know. Because it's like such a random ass spot. Does it look good? I guess it does. But is it good enough? Because as we know, I get caught up in big projects. And if my already base idea is a massive ass village, not a village, a base, then this will not work. The freaking riverside villages and port villages have never worked with more than 5 houses, I believe. So it's a bit crazy if I want to build here. I mean, the ocean is very close in one direction. I have forgotten in which direction though. So that's not optimal. I could walk over there, but I don't know if it's worth it. What is this? Wooded badlands? Badlands. Surrounded with desert. But this is far away as hell. It's 10,000. From here. Man. This crazy. I mean, I could go there. It's like not that difficult. If I can follow a river for the most part, then go over the ocean, over the ice, because these things are on ice, and then over the ocean, and then I'd be there. But I want to check terrain first. Okay, there's jungle mountains around a relatively flat. A relatively flat island. Very interesting terrain. I mean, I could do that. What? Yo, diamonds! Diamonds! Goddamn! Blood has already got diamonds. Bruh. We will go to I'm unsure. There's 2 cool islands there with 2 oceans. But it's a jungle. I don't like jungles. For building in if they're like... I am not in the mines. I mean, whoa. I heard that. I heard that. I heard that. Me bombo. Why is there so many spiders? We sleeping. Now we sleeping. Right. Oh, there's cave spiders because there's a cave spider spawner. Of course there is. Of course there is a cave spider spawner. What did I think? What the hell are you doing here? No, I'm not fighting you guys. And there's some weird sort of insect on my screen. where you do not want to go to the artificial sun. It really wants to go to the sun in-game. Right. I don't know where I'm going. This side also looks kind of cool, but not very cool. Not cool enough. Did we already visit this side? Because there's also like the same. I think that's where we came from, isn't it? I believe it is. You know what? We're gonna go. It's a jungle though. Bamboo jungle at that. That's like the most sparse of all jungles. Like it's except for the one that is actually called a sparse jungle. It's like the jungle without the jungle part. There's literally just bamboo there. What are we gonna place there? I don't even know. Small Plains Island is nearby. Birch. Dark Forest. A very extremely tiny jungle island. About 1,500 blocks from here. Exists somewhere. Which I don't know if that's it either. This is a forest. It's this taiga biome in the middle of the freaking ocean. Why is it all forest biomes? Hmm. Hmm. You know what? We don't have to settle here necessarily. But I want to go to this very cool place that I found, which is... We might go back here. I mean, I know the coordinates of this. But there's another very cool place, which is further in exactly not this direction, but in this direction. Mainly this direction. It's at 1,500 minus 5,000. What a heli. So we gotta go over there. We're just gonna boat down here. I don't know. Last time I tried this, I died. No, not last time, but one of my last times. Before I then started a massive investigation of how the hell did it happen. Right. Bro, I got in that boat. Okay. we are venturing to the to a pretty cool spot that I saw that is not visible if you do not turn on terrain. It was very suspiciously shaped on the non-terrain chunk base setting, which displays the god damn it. It displays the biomes, but it doesn't display how the biomes look. Or, well, how the terrain looks. So it basically gives you a height map and a more realistic looking thing. Basically like how an in-game map would look like, but with a bit more height detail. I believe you cannot get this much height detail from, like, height information from an in-game map. But it somehow does that. So I'm running through that jungle, I guess. I need to go around this mountain, and on the other side of this mountain there should be another mountain, if I'm not mistaken, and then on the other side of that mountain there should be like a cylindrically shaped, it should basically look like a donut, right? You know, jungles are cool and all, but you know, we're just gonna get some cocoa beans. I should also get some jungle. Or yes? I don't know, we're gonna get some jungle saplings. Did it drop any? Blokes. We did not get any jungle saplings. And since when do vines prefer axes? Why do they behave more similar to grass now? There we go. That's a few saplings here. Enough for now. Right, so the mountain should be here somewhere. I forgot what biome it is. I believe part savanna and part plains or jungle. No, not jungle. Forest. Yeah, so it should be this mountain technically. It's where it's probably gonna be like the most underwhelming mountain donut type of thing ever. Come on. Oh, it's this mountain. Oh, god damn. That's a bit more mountain than I thought. Oh no, we have advertisement. Alright, we're just gonna boat down here. Apparently that was not the instant death height. Let me sleep. Bit high humidity. Why is it not sleeping? Kind of diabolical. Right. So there's a pretty cool mine. No way. Does that go through the map? Oh, holy hell, that is pretty cool. Wait, so we can enter the mountain range through the mountain? Now, if this really works, then that's a really cool spot. Oh shit, I don't want to die. I want to just get out of the other side of the mountain. Yes, that's about as spectacular as it would be. It's not very crazy. No, it's really not that crazy. Means, however, I'm already half of the way closer to that small island that I will probably not live on, but it's still cool. 2,500 at minus 5,200. Yeah, so it's cool and all, but it's not cool enough. Am I even going the right way? I'm not going the right way. But this is the easy way out of here. Right, so we're in between these two mountains, so now we just need to get out of these two mountains where that massive river is. Cooked. We have our first official death. Apparently. Claps in chat, if there was any chats here. So was this the massive river? Lake, technically, because it's supposed to be a river, but perfect ocean. Good ending. Massive fall damage. Bad ending. Kind of going the wrong direction. Should be exactly like there. Is that it? Oh my god. Oh, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Let me get some air. Right. There's a chest somewhere here. I know it. Holy gold nuggets. And holy, I don't have air. Right, I kind of need to reorganize my inventory. Two gold blocks. Holy helly. Absolute goated loot. What did I get? Prot 3, projectile protection, and efficient, well, efficiency 1. But still, that was some goated loot. So this is supposed to be the small island I was looking at, right? With savannah all around it. Guys, I think this is pretty peak. Oh, blokes. Too many blocks here. Right, I get native turtle beaches. Bro, why is it raining? I want to do an island tour. This is Peak Island. I found Peak Island while listening to Spotify advertisements while it's raining. Is that what I think it is? No, that's dirt. I thought that was like cool stuff, but it isn't. This looks like it's ruins of some sort over there. I can see because I don't have any zoom. Oh god. So this island is pretty cool. I've got to admit that. It's cool small island. But it's not really, is it worth staying here because it's so far away? There's a second island a bit further north. Northeast, which has a birch forest on it. There's also more plains islands and stuff in the other direction that is a bit large though. What is this? Stony Shore, one of the most annoying, like, worst looking biomes out there. The spawn biomes would be so peak. But it's spawn, I don't want to live at spawn. Oh no, that's just desert. So I'm up at wherever. Blokes is getting crazy. We're at 2,300 minus 5,100. So that is a kind of crazy place to be. I should maybe add a /spawn command. That would be kind of cool. On the other hand, though, this island is cool and all. Is it cool? Is this a cool island to live on? I don't even know what to build here. You know, I have a cool idea. If I find an island in an ocean that has no surrounding islands in close proximity, because this is very close proximity, I could do some cool shit. Ooh. 200 block by about 300 block wide mushroom island with nothing in close proximity. I mean, the shore is 500 blocks apart, approximately. Bit more, no, a bit less. Bit less than 500 blocks. Offshore. Exactly, precisely the other side of... God damn. The other side of spawn. I kind of want to do TP commands, and this is a thing that exists, but also at the same time I kind of don't want to because it ruins the game a bit. So there's a mushroom island. I've been working on a mushroom island at some other point in time before. So I could make this my spiritual successor to the mushroom island I never finished. It's also in a deep lukewarm ocean, which is pretty cool. Right, I think we're gonna go there, but it's like a diabolic at 4,000, 4,000. And we are not at 4,000, 4,000, as you can see. I mean, we're almost at 4,000 on one end, but we're not at 4,000 on the other one. And this bundle is almost full. Like, I have no idea what to do. Do we go there? Do we go there? Like, it's diabolically far away. I'd have to go over an entire about 1,000 blocks of terrain. However, I could use this river here to get pretty close to the ocean. Then go over the entire frozen ocean. Then use this passage here. And swim through these oceans past spawn and then go to the freaking Mushroom Island. What's 200 times 300? About 60,000. Woo-wee. Can I get 60,000 blocks of one kind to build another island? Because the island I worked on last time was much smaller. Ooh, it's a bit of a crazy thing, I gotta admit. I could make it work, most likely, but it's kind of crazy. Right, we're gonna go there. We're gonna go into that ocean. If the Mushroom Island is not good enough, we're gonna use this little, either the smaller one that is only 100 blocks in size. By the way, I have no idea how big this one that I'm on right now is. It's about the same size as the smaller Mushroom Island. So I could use the small one, or I could use the big one, which is about 3 times as large, about 6 times as large in surface area. Yeah, we're gonna go there. I have the best options down there. And if I don't want to go there, there's this cool crossing of forest, savanna, and badlands, and eroded badlands, and more savanna. It's also kind of cool. And if I don't want to go there either, I can go either frozen again, or something completely different. Alright, let's venture down to the thing. This is what I'm gonna finish today. I will go there today. That's what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna go to the entrance of the river that I need to go to, which is at 2,595. Yeah, what did that do though? Right, let's use the boat and go where I need to go. We're venturing the entire way back now. There's no way. 2,500, 4,800. Bruh. So I'm suspecting the entrance to be somewhere over there. It's also direction south, which I'm not facing, right? Where is the facing? South. So it's here. It should be here. What? No, it's here. Right. Well, let me go sleeping. I have one obsidian. Wait, where are they? In the direction south. Wait, no, now it makes no sense. Ah, no, I know where I'm going. I'm going in the wrong direction. So they are perfectly south of me, almost. South, slightly west. AKA still at spawn. You're right. So we're swimming down this swim. There seems to be some sort of structure there, which is probably a outpost, which is cool because I kind of want to go there, and it also has most likely got some horns. Does it have horns? I think it usually does. I can even leave the freaking iron golems be. Get it? Right, we're gonna break in 5 seconds, in and out. Yeehaw. Carrots, dark oak, a freaking crossbow, arrows, enchanting bottles. That's cool. No horn though. No, not a very goated one. Right, where do I need to go? I need to go where that stuff is. Adios, amigos. Yeehaw. Right, I should go past the cherry grove. I should not go past cherry grove. No, I should. I should, but I have no idea what direction. Right, I'm facing south. East. East, and the cherry grove is right next to me, so I need to go take a left here. And yes. This should not end up in the same river as this does. Yes. Perfect. Perfect. I'm such a good navigator. Yeah, we should go right, left past this. Yes. Well, on the right, technically, because I'm on the right of it, but it's on the left of us. And once I'm almost through it, there should be this tightening here, which should continue exactly like this on the other side. In fact, it does. And then I should be able to cross a stony thing somewhere. I believe it's stone or gravelly or whatever. Yes, right there. Oh. Yeah, Blood has to... Dude, Bloods already have to go to bed. Kinda cooked. We're already like halfway there. We're not even a third of the way there. Let's go. So we're going over this. Now then our travel should go much faster because I can just go south. I will hit the first... Kinda wanna get that iron. Yeehaw. It was only one iron. Sad. Only reason these biomes are kinda good. Because ore. Otherwise pretty mid. Right. Let's go. Shit. Now we're just going south. And if I go exactly south from the point of my exit, I should cross the second island. And no, there's shipwrecks. I want to loot them, but at the same time I really couldn't care less because I have so much random stuff. Yeah, right. No, it's like 11. So I guess it makes sense. But it's weekend, so it doesn't make sense. Right, there should not be any other islands in my trajectory except for this very small little spot of... Yo, these things are cool, the Nautilus thingers. There should be a very small island of cold ocean. What is it doing here? This island does not exist biome-wise, by the way. So this sound I do not want to hear. Mi bombo, we're in the ice. Perfect. We're getting to the ice. We're going over the ice. Then we should find well, the Mushroom Islands, which is in trajectory of 2400 and minus 2100, which I'm going to. Probably gonna miss it on the left, so I might hit the second one. They hit the second island. And then once I'm past these, yeah, once I'm past these, where do I go then? Where did I even want to go? Wait a second. Let me pause here just a second. I wanted to go to the... Fucking hell, I need to hold left once I'm on these. Then far. Either venture through frozen rivers, which is the direction I went to the Badlands, or go around. No, around is way faster. I'm up here now. Right, so I need to go to the island. To the islands, and when I'm at the islands, I need to turn left to go almost entirely west. I mean east. And once I've gone east enough, I need to turn south again. And when I'm south enough, this is absolutely bloked out. And so the island should be somewhere. There, exactly. Means I'm on the height of the island, number uno, and this should be the second one probably. This is actually a crazy spot for a shopping district. I almost want to check it out. Almost. No, let's go check it out. Oh no, there's a freaking ocean monument right next to it. Right. We're gonna go through that tunnel. Wowee. Pretty cool island, I've got to say. Yeah. A really cool island, in fact. So, yo. Island number 1B or whatever we're gonna call it has some crazy terrain. It has a freaking lake. It has a lake. These are also like gonna be the first two shopping islands I believe we're gonna do because it's the most central to spawn. Also the fastest to reach because it's easily reachable from both south and north through ice. Well, actually no, because I thought this was all gonna be frozen on its on the surface, but it is in fact not. So now that I've gone south enough, I need to go almost entirely east, as I said, until I get to where do I want to go? Probably through this ocean here. So I'm gonna go to like 4,600 and minus 700. Can I even get through this? So this is where I should go right past the coast. On the left of me there should be another mushroom island. Somewhere. Probably not actually visible.
Dreh den Sommer auf.
Right, shouldn't there be? Yeah, there. The island. Right, I don't know if I should be here. That's also kind of cool spot. Like 2 trees and the smallest island ever. So we do get some ice, but it's useless. It's the obstructive ice. The ice that slows you down more than it actually accelerates your travel because it's spots wise and not. Oh, that was kind of clean. I didn't even know I could do that. What? That's kind of cool. Also, I don't know what the reporting and all that stuff does. I don't know if it even has a function. Right, so we're past the 2 islands. So we're past 1A and B and past 2. And there should be 3 somewhere. Technically like right there. But it's probably outside of my render distance. Yeah, I guess it is. So now I need to pinpoint the exact entrance of this river. And that would be which one? Probably this one. Or 1,800 and minus 300. So I need to steer right a bit more. Again, right past a freaking ocean monument. I did not get the effect. Which is great. Ugh.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony. Until one day, a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
I should be like almost there. Where's there a jungle? Am I going through a jungle biome? Anywhere? Yes, I am. So it is right here. So now I will go follow this until I hit this. And then I will go left around this mountain. Whoops, shouldn't crash. Might seem a bit weird, but I'm going left around so I can go further right. This should probably be slightly faster. But at the same time, probably not by much. What? I need to go over this? That's kind of diabolical. Should have expected it though. Good. We're going over here. And should in fact see what I'm seeing. Yes. And then if I go for far enough over here, I should get back into another river. A relatively large one, in fact. Oh me god. That's not a river, that's a ravine. And that's melons. I'm taking 2 freaking melons with me. Right, I did not intend to go down here. I mean, what? What? Holy shit. I have discovered an absolutely peak ravine. So for everyone that's wondering, this is the coordinates of absolutely peak ravine. 4,500 and 200. I literally just fell into this. I greatly appreciate the fact, though, that that there was water in there, though. That would have been a very cool death. Also, the fact that it is right next to spawn is kind of ironic. Right. So, ow. Ow. So this is the river that I found. You should be watching. Exactly to south. And I need to go east, no west, until I hit a curve. Bro, squid. Right, go here until curve. Why is there mountains again? Mi bombo. Right, so this is the curve I was expecting. We'll go a bit further. Blood has found a house before I have found a house. No, found spot for a house before I have. Crazy. Bloke. Diabolical. Am I on the ocean already? Massive rabbit. So, due to my calculations, village? I found a village. Okay, I know where I am. Wait, I'm just skipping the river part because I'm walking it. Cool village, cool village. I'm gonna spare this one because it doesn't seem to have a blacksmith. I didn't obviously check from above. I'm stupid. But it doesn't really seem to have anything of interest. Other than maybe some iron golems, but we're gonna let that be. So village is on this, so I need to go around this and then make my way over. Where do I need to make my way? Over to over to 2600, 2700 and 1400. So that's basically right. Oh, there could have been like a lure 7 fishing rod or something there. Not gonna take that. No, obviously there is another ocean monument. Okay. Past the ocean monument and the temple here. I should be able to reach. Right. So at this point, I need to go south. South. Straight over. We are cow sounds. Great, perfect. Lake exit. Or well, no, it's a river. Now we just need to go pretty much entirely south again. Until I reach this little spot here that I would like to have coordinates of. Thank you. 2,500. 2,600, I guess. So this direction. And 2,400. That should be this little entrance there. And then I need to swim through a cross-shaped river, and then I should exit. Should I exit leftwards or should I go through straight? So if I go left, it's technically a shorter way. So we're gonna go left on the crossing. Should be a very sharp left somewhere. Probably right here, up there. We turn left here. Yes. Yes. Perfect. My navigation skills are on point, I swear. Then we're gonna go against the right coast until I reach open waters, which I should notice, hopefully. And then we can go straight to trajectory to either the large or the small one. They're both very much the same distance. So this is that small island I have on map. And then I should go in between, out in between Sandy Island. Well, these ones actually are pretty cool too. If I am not happy with the other ones, I'm going here. Because that's a cool island. And this is too. Too much sand for my taste, but other than that, it's pretty cool. So we're out on open waters after this island, and then it's straight trajectory. We're going the freaking... We're going to the large one. Could I have coordinates, please? 39 and... Oh, that's... Is that big of an island? 39 and... or 4. Yep, we should be on straight trajectory. And to our right, we should... in not too much time see a... relatively small mushroom island. I don't even know if we can see it. I mean, it's not that. Would be funny if it was like a sunk island. But no, the terrain technically shouldn't lie. I had it once where I wanted to go to an island that had a biome, but it literally did not physically exist. Oh, great. Did we already? Oh, that's a small island. Why is it so tall? We're going to the larger one to see if it also looks this cooked. I mean, this is already pretty big, actually. You know, it seems... Yeah. So the large mushroom island is going to be freaking massive. Oh, that's bigger than the shopping district. Oh my god. Oh freaking hell. Yeah, no, I do not think I will go there. If I use one of these, I'm using the smaller one. What in the actual hell is this? Nah, this is way too big. Also, it's right next to an ocean monument. I hate ocean monuments. I mean, they're cool for what you can use the materials in them for. Also, we could dry this one out. And also, it's like a freaking 2-minute boat ride if I use one of the other islands. But I'm not covering this up. I'm not covering this with 60,000 blocks of whatever material. There's no thing you can get 60,000 of if it's not freaking dirt. And even dirt is crazy. I don't know if mycelium and dirt have the same spread speed, but I'm unsure.
Du bekommst von deinem aktuellen Lieblingssong einfach nicht genug?
So there's this... Yeah, I'm safe for now here. But if I go back to the crossroad thing, what do we have here? Stony Shore on cold ocean where there's an island that shouldn't exist. An island that is only findable if you have terrain on. However, then there's islands like Forest, where Forest Island that should be like 20 blocks in size is non-existent. It's literally just not tall enough, so it's covered up entirely. Right. And that thing that I thought was an island, well, safe to say it isn't. What is this? Dark forest. What do we have here? An island chain of a few interesting islands. Why is it all Stony Shore? I hate Stony Shore. So I knew I was going here somewhere. But now I need to decide whether I want to cover up these small mushroom fields, or if I want to go back to the more regular type of thing. Shopping district when I have something to sell. No, technically the shopping district is open whenever. We just need someone to build a shop first. Of course. Twitch crashes immediately. Of course it does. It did not. Ooh. Wowee, that would have been crazy. I think both the streams survived. Whew. I don't know if YouTube did though. We can never know. Right, am I going back to that shore? Or should I swim? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try going onshore of the dark oak thing, which should be north from here. Where's north? Of course, yeah, right over the monument. Though this would be cool to build on. You know what would be a very cool project? One of the, like, the marine bases from One Piece would be like a diabolical thing to build on an island. And it would be really cool. I should do that. But that would be a crazy project. I mean, on that island it would work. That is a massive island. We're gonna see if anything here is a bit more better suited onshore. Should I be hitting the shore somewhat soon? 3-7, so I went next to the oh yeah. Holy peak. Actually, that looks pretty good. I don't really want to get shot by this dude though. Okay, so this is pretty good looking, not gonna lie. Should there be snow? Yes. I mean, it's cool and all, but it's also not quite it. Now you know what? We're gonna actually stick with this idea. This is all funny and stuff. We should be back to the like the smaller islands now. So that's the one that I thought was an island, but it is, well, technically it is, but it is so close to the mainland that it is, well, only disconnected through this river. So I don't really know if it can be counted as an island at all. And then the islands back there aren't really... They aren't really it. So... We're turning around. I'm building a freaking massive base. And it's gonna be in like the most random spot on the entire map. And also, coincidentally, extremely far away from where everyone's ever gonna be. I could have built it in a desert. Which technically would have made a lot of sense. I mean, this is like an ocean with no exits. It's kind of funny. So we're going back to the Mushroom Island. It's massive. Apparently I'm building this. I need some reference imagery. But it should work. Right. Where did that island go? That's where the monument is, so that's where the island is. Perfect. But that island is really big, no? And it's kind of missing that freaking mountain that they all have. Like, I don't know, they all feel like I feel like they all have a mountain in the center, all these marine bases. But this is actually now a cool addition. We could dry it out, technically, which would also be funny. Right, I think we're living here. So this is an extremely long stream. For my recent stream lengths, I would say. But this is where I'm going. I have only secured the top 5 Mushroom Islands, so the bottom 5 or however many mushroom islands there is in closer proximity to the spawn. There's this one. There's one that is a bit closer and a bit small. What? No, that's the one I'm in. There's one that is about 10,000 away from spawn. And there's a smaller one that is also about 10,000, but in the other direction. So I'm technically the closest to spawn mushroom island that is not one of the 5 there. Which is kind of cool. I don't know if I have the capabilities of terraforming and transforming such a big island that my render distance can barely handle. No. Yes, we do love long streams. Actually, when I'm on the island, it doesn't feel as massive as it looks when I'm next to it, which makes sense because perspective and shit. So I guess this is transformable, right? Should be doable. It's like not huge. I mean, if I can see from one end to the other end, it's doable. And it's also not even... It's actually very good terrain. Why the hell do I hear these sounds up until here? No, that is stupid. I need to dry that thing out. Are there other monuments near me? Apparently there's a lot of spider spawners beneath my island. There is no way. So I'm not gonna spoil myself where this is exactly, but there is a stronghold right next to my island. That is impossible. There's no woodland mansions around my shore here. There is in this ocean there are about 8 of these freaking ocean monuments. Obviously no pillager outposts. There is 4 mineshaft. No, there's like 1 mineshaft directly underneath my island and one where the ocean monument is. Ruined portal right next to my island. About 4 or 5 of them. This doesn't exist. This doesn't exist. Neither does this. This neither. No. Wait, what? These do exist. There's multiple drowned outpost thingies nearby. No, whatever this is. What the hell is a cheese cave? Multiple ravines. Multiple spots where lava is, and about 20,000 geodes on my island alone. No, whatever golden apple is. A lot of copper underneath my island. No suspicious. And a trial chamber. Very close by. Yeah, trial chamber. Yes, but the stronghold is cool as hell. Also, I want to look at slime chunks. Are there any goated slime chunks nearby? Oh, this one would be so diabolical, but it's diagonal. There's one in shape of PP. There is some pretty crazy shapes here. I would like one that is just like 4 chunks in a square. There's 4 chunks in a line and 5 chunks in a V shape next to the small island. But next to my island, there aren't any slime chunks in very good. Oh, there is a square one, a square of 4, but it's kind of quite far away. It's on the other mainland shore. There's a 3 line, and multiple 3 lines, and L shapes close by, so I could probably make some good slime farms. I don't even know if I need a slime farm or if I just want to dig out a few slime chunks, which is what we did on WTG Craft. We just dug out slime farms, slime chunks, and never actually built an automatic slime farm. Just built the chunks, and we did spawn a lot of slime there. And it being on an ocean where the mob cap is probably not going to be reached as easily during mob spawning events, because it's only going to spawn mobs in these chunks. Technically, directly on this island, it would be so freaking ideal. But there's no chunks, there's no mobs that are going to spawn on this, because it's a mushroom island. So like right next to it would be cool. And there is a few good options. A few really good options. I mean, we've done this before, but that was with our dude Moss and Lumpus when he was still called Gekuga, I think. It's like some OG stuff. Or probably either right before or after his rebranding. Is when we dug that stuff out. So this is cool and all. Do I sound dead? Like it feels a bit dry in here, even though the humidity is quite high, but my throat is slightly dry, and I've been drinking water, but I don't know why. It's probably because it's so hot in here. But the cooling doesn't really help. It makes it feel drier because it's turning my room into a vacuum chamber of sorts. But yeah, what is this? This doesn't exist nearby. Wow, crazy. Did the cow literally moo on beat? You missed that one. You missed that one by a bit. Tired? Me? No, I haven't streamed this long in ages. Also, it's like only a quarter to midnight. I've not even been awake for 12 hours. No, about 12, maybe 13 hours. So that's totally fine. Anyways, we found the spot where I'm building. So now I just need to probably build like the most massive stone generator that the world has ever seen. The most massive smelter that the world has ever seen. And probably also the most massive iron farm that the world has ever seen. I know we have iron, but we don't have iron in masses. And there are luckily a lot of villages kind of nearby. But they aren't apparently quite near the shore or like water, except for one that we should have technically come by. No, we did not, because it's on the other side of the cross in the frozen ocean. God damn it. The closest village to this island is either on a freaking mountain or in a savanna. also between two mountains, about 200 meters from the ocean. So I need to get these dudes off-road with either a flying guy. Oh, I know what we're gonna do. So we're gonna freaking grind the next few streams so I get good equipment with spares and stuff. So we're gonna go mining, and then that's gonna be good. After that, I will get myself happy ghosts, and I will make one of these dudes to transport villagers. Then I will build an iron farm somewhere in the ocean, most likely. Together with a few other things. Actually, if we look at this ocean monument, wouldn't it make like a perfect spot to build a freaking Walmart? No, an iron farm though. Underground iron farm would be diabolical. By the way, this is the second ocean monument I was talking about that was also very close. So we could build stuff back there farm-wise as well. So I did once hollow out an entire ocean monument with another guy. We both had like just max efficiency diamond pickaxes and dug that stuff out because netherite didn't exist back then. But I believe I could dig this out. And the way you do that is you build a massive ass wall around the entire thing, and then you just start draining with the sponge you find in it. So I could do that, and I will most likely do it. And then once I have that drained, yeah, I don't even know. But I could cover it back up. That's the thing. But I would probably drain this. So that would give me, first of all, a buttload of prismarine, which I could sell. Second of all, it would give me a lot of sea lanterns, which I could use and sell. It would give me sponge. It would also eradicate this annoying ass noise, which is the main issue I have. And I could either flatten it to the ground or build some farms on that spot, which would be cool. So we will build something here, either a farm or a more industrial thing, like because a farm can be built in the air. It doesn't need to be on the bottom here. Technically a smelter or stuff could also be built here, but I can automate this with like rail systems and stuff. Technically, not just technically, I probably should. And with that I mean probably a somewhat either coal or bamboo. You know, we could make a bamboo farm in there. Then have a bamboo powered smelter and some other stuff that would then give us bamboo and use it to smelt stuff and give us bamboo for other things, and use bamboo to power mine carts with furnaces that then move mine carts with chests over hoppers that can be placed here on a storage system. We can build a storage system in there. A lot of options with this thing, and I could then cover it up as like a cool ass fancy ass looking either secondary island or another tower, because once I'm this far it doesn't even matter anymore. Another Spotify ad. I thought it was already over. Right, so that's what we're gonna build. So I need to probably copy the seed over to a creative world and look at this island a bit in a bit more excruciating detail, and then start eradicating some mushrooms, and then start with building probably either a mountain or just a massive ass stone building. I don't even know how these things look. Like how the pirates marine outposts thingies look. I don't even know if they all have like a similar style or if they're all like random. I have not seen enough One Piece. But I would like to do this because it does kind of feel like it would look pretty cool. Also, that's a cool thing for if Lampos ever finds out and I tell him this, he will probably immediately try to get on my island. Yo. Pause. But yeah, again, that's speculation. But it would be funny. Can I jump on this? Apparently I cannot. No, I'm too stupid. It's only like a diagonal 3 block. 3 blocks 1 up though. No, that is possible. Okay. We're staying on this mushroom for now. And I'm also gonna leave the server and then I don't know if Avelina wants to keep playing. I don't even know if she's in the stream. Bruh. Back in lobby. And out of the server. So this is pretty cool. We can still see this. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, I've set this up. You are? Are there servers that allow cracked players? Crazy. Also, these are crazy. The one day SMP, which I called like this for fun, doesn't exist anymore. WTG doesn't really exist anymore either. WTH, bloke, that was probably the server I got most done with building, but it still looked the most unfinished. But if we compare it, what I did on WTH is like crazy. Ah, yeah, obviously there isn't. No, I mean, most large server networks aren't cracked. I mean, if Hypixel were cracked, that would be crazy. That would be like a nuclear wasteland on there. In everything that is competitive, which is probably most of it. Oh, she has left as well. Crazy. So yeah, I guess I'm quitting this. And we are going back. What even is this transitioning? What do I have on K? Oh, it's transitioning to that. Okay, crazy. A bot where? On the server or on Discord? AFK bot. What do you mean an AFK bot? What would that bot do? It stays open 24/7. Actually, that bot would, you know, it's funny you say this because that would literally use. First of all, it's configurable. What the shutdown time is of the server, and second of all, it doesn't actually ever shut down on its own. It can't do that unless it crashes, which it also really can't do if there's no one on the server, because the worlds get paused when there's no one in them. And the server goes to... The funniest thing, which you can't really know, is the servers go to an idle state after 1 minute of the last player leaving. So if there's no one on the server, right now it has gone to an idle state where it uses basically no power at all. They are mainly RAM intense, RAM and CPU, and it basically uses none of this. In fact, I can switch to my server PC, which is chilling here on my table and is still cool to the touch. Also, you have tried joining 4 times. Apparently, according to my server. So, the lobby is using 1.5 gigs right now, and the main server is using 2.9 almost. But it should be idle. Wait, I just opened Task Manager on the wrong PC. I need to switch the keyboard to my other PC. Right, so what is it saying? Oh no, it does keep the RAM up. So it is still using as much RAM as it's saying. It's in fact using a bit more than it's saying. And then some other background process is also using more. 1020 or 100 what minutes? Because I actually have no idea, but because it's in my local server and it's running on that freaking box over here, which I can't really put into view because the cable is too short. But this small ass PC that you can't see all of is running the server, and it's doing it while staying at maybe 35 degrees, potentially 40. And it's very quiet at that too. So that's crazy. Oh, you mean joining? I don't think it will change much. Honestly. But I can try if cracking the server changes anything. If I can do that, we can try. But it's... funny enough, it's giving me the error message in German, which, why the hell does it do that? Everything else is in English. Literally everything. There's not been a single German word. But then the red ass text saying you don't have a Microsoft account logged into this IP, so you should log in and try again. That's it, what it's saying basically, but in German, and I don't really get why. Apparently the error messages get translated, but what, really? Okay, that is weird as hell. Actually, I did get something very funny. I believe the reconfiguration between the server, that message it gives you is also in German. But why? How does it know? I literally have my velocity, which is what I use to forward, in English. How?
Do you want to escape your worries, stress, and anxiety?
The red German text. The ominous red German text. Right, there's not a single line of German in this. Maybe there is a thing set to German somewhere. I have no idea. I haven't changed anything. That's why I find it so weird. I've downloaded everything directly from their websites and I haven't changed anything there. Well, whatever. Right, I'm gonna stop our servers because Avelina has left. So both servers have been empty for a while. And that means I can close them. Right, why isn't this working? Great, you can turn that one off, you can turn that one off. I said turn that one off, right? You can close both of the server thingies. Then we disconnect this connection, yes. And then we stop this, and then we press this, and yes. Yes. And now it should be closable. Great, so this was it for the server. And now I can switch back to this. Or it should switch automatically, I guess. Great, it did. Perfect. Great, great, great. So that's that. Means I can end the stream, I guess. So I will do that. Huh. Yeah, so this has been a crazy first stream. Obviously didn't get all the main usual participants of our server on because they apparently do not know. Lampos would be the only one to actually have the possibility to know because the other ones aren't on the Discord server, and I purposefully didn't tell them yet that I was making this server because I wouldn't be able to play with them because I'm streaming, so that wouldn't be very fun for them, so they would probably have a higher likelihood to leave the server again earlier on short and long-term notice. So that's why I didn't do that. So I will tell them tomorrow during a reasonable time, or well, technically already today. Alright, I will hydrate. Yes, thank you. Everyone out there as well, hydrate. That's the only way you can stay hydrated and not dry out. Alright, I will skedaddle out of here and I will see you all next week because I have work again starting from Monday for the next 3 weeks and 2 days, and then I'll be back with potentially more than once a week streams because I don't have anything else to do. Well, no, I'm still working on a secret project that hopefully gets to see the light of day later this summer. Alright, adios everyone, and have a good morning, day, night, or whatever. Let's go. What is you doing here? That's crazy. Hello there. Wait, what? Do I not have to end the stream yet? You know, buying Minecraft from Minecraft themselves, which is like the most expensive way you can buy Minecraft, cost me 35 bucks, which is more than half a day worth of my work. So I'm working half a day just to pay your Minecraft. Technically, if I do buy it, if I can crack the server without losing any important things, as in the skins of all players, I might do it, but I'll have to test if it works, and that's gonna take time. Well, it would probably only take like 20 minutes if I knew how to do it, but still. Yes, and you know, our currency is stronger than the US dollar and stuff, so it's expensive as hell, and that's the most standard ass edition out there. Or is it 35? Is it? No, it is. It is 35. The least expensive version I can get is from Instant Gaming, which is, well, so in apparently it's like a gray market kind of thing. It's not entirely illegal, but it's also not entirely legal what they're doing, and they're selling the Ultimate Collection for 27 bucks. They're not selling the standard or deluxe. No, they are selling a standard version, but it's not entirely specified how to redeem that one, because it just says PC other, and for the other versions it says PC Microsoft, so it's a bit weird. Also, I have no idea if these are region locked, and however, there I would pay 16 bucks, I think, for the standard edition, and 27 for ultimate, which also includes mine coins for Bedrock edition and some Bedrock edition DLCs. And then there's higher spec bundles where there's other games in there, like dungeons and all that stuff. So yeah, I will have to look into that. If I can find it somewhere where I can just give you a gift code, and then I will do that. If I cannot, then I don't even know, blood. What are we gonna see? I'm gonna look into this before the next stream, and I'll report back to you in your DMs, I guess. But now I will leave and sleep. So goodbye. Yeet. Yeah. Good night. Good night.